Bitcoin is finally moving in a big way. This next move could set the stage for the final leg of the entirety of the bull market. Price action, cycles, and momentum are all lining up, and it's happening right now. For real-time updates on my trades, entries, and portfolio decisions, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Make sure you like the video and subscribe, and let's get into the video. Welcome back to the start of the week, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. On a quick side note, I'm using a new microphone. At first I was doing this channel for fun, but I want to use it as a journal and to document my growth. Our road to $1 million. I want to get wealthy with you guys. Everybody who's watching this, I want to grow together. I want to start a community, and I'll try and take this channel more seriously and trying to up the quality on everything. So yeah, hope you guys like it, and without further ado, let's get into the video. So just to recap Friday's video, we talked about the MACD being bearish, and we were waiting for a bullish divergence before any real moves could occur. We also discussed the weekly cycle count, and we expected a downward momentum until we finally bottomed out close to the end of the week. And although that wasn't exactly what happened, it was pretty close. We did bottom out towards the end of the week, but the move actually occurred on Sunday. This big green candle actually occurred on Sunday, not after Sunday. So it was close, but not exactly. But something that was on the money was this pitchfork. I think I mentioned this in Friday's video, how we bounced off this pitchfork, but I thought we might break below it. But it looks like, it went below once, it went below twice, it retested it and retested it again, and it held. So, we called the top here at 17.8 at this median line, and it looks like this line down here actually held on the pitchfork perfectly. I was actually blown away on how well these pitchforks are actually working and how useful of a tool they actually are. So I just want to talk about the cycle count, just so I don't confuse anyone. So Bob Lucas's count would be that the weekly cycle low is in here, but Camel's count would put it over here. And I would say personally that Camel Finance's count is correct with the daily cycle low over here. Okay, and Bob's count is here with the weekly cycle, which means we're gonna go up anyway because we're in a new weekly cycle. But I would say that Camel's count is still correct because we did not make a lower low here. Okay, we did not make a lower low. So as far as I'm concerned, Camel's count, with this being the daily cycle low, is still correct. We also did not sweep down into the 105 territory or anything like that. So 100%, as I've been saying, I had a gut feeling Camel was correct since the beginning, and it looks like he ended up being correct. So we shall see in due time, as I keep saying, but so far it looks like he is correct, and we should be moving into new price discovery, into a new range. So that is excellent. So now let's look at the technicals. So looking at the MACD, if we zoom in, it looks like we are on the verge of a bullish divergence, which is exactly what we want to see going into a new daily cycle. And also, of course, the price tested the pitchfork perfectly, and it's now facing resistance along this dotted line here, but it honestly looks like it broke through already. So we'll see what happens there. In the short term, I'd say that our target, let's say we move 1, 2, 3, 4 days. Let's say it takes us to get there. We can put our target around, let's say 19K. It says 18.9. We'll say 19K. So since 19K would be our short-term target, let's assume that we actually do break out here. We break out of this median line and we keep pushing up. We could say that our short-term target would be 19K. Okay, a mid-term target, I would say, if we do break through here, would be 130K. Okay, I would say 129. We'll say 130K. We'll round it up. Now, obviously, it's not going to look this beautiful. It's not going to do this, of course. We might get rejected again, and we might get rejected again, and we might finally break through. When we get rejected here, I cannot say for certain it's going to look beautiful, but I can say that a short-term target would be 119. A medium-term target would be 130, and then I think that a top of the cycle, blow off top. The bear market's coming, the bull market's coming to an end, is 140. I think that would be the top of our pitchfork here, at the top of our range. I'm not saying it's going to happen this quickly. I'm expecting it somewhere at the end of November, somewhere around there, but I would give that as a short, medium, and then a long-term target. So if you guys are doing any short-term trades, I just want to tell you what you should be looking out for. I mean, watch for a confirmation above the dotted resistance line here. Around here, it looks like we're breaking out, but if you go to a lower time frame, you can see that we just kind of got in there and it retested it once. So if you're doing a short-term trade, I would keep your eye on the MACD. I mean, things are looking good. Keep your eye on this. If it breaks out of here, then most likely we're going to go to 119. So you could do a short-term trade there. For me, I'm just going to stay out because unfortunately, even though I said the downside move was going to be done Sunday, it wasn't exactly on Sunday. Like, we went up on Sunday, so I didn't get to open a trade. I missed the opportunity and for a short-term trade, and that's okay because there will always be more opportunity, and what really matters is the swing trades in the long-term positions. So let's talk about that. So the good news is I was accumulating around 109, but I'm practically out of cash now, which isn't ideal. I'm taking that risk because I believe what's going to come is worth the risk, and I added to my 2x, and I did not add to the 5x, only the 2x, but I'm practically out of cash. So for now, I am sitting back, enjoying the show, and I'm just ready for this move. I've also been thinking if I should move this target up, because this was a swing trade, and we've been in this trade for a while. But since I am confident we're going to move into a new range, I'm thinking if I should move this trade up, and honestly most likely I am, because once we break through here, it's kind of a given that we're gonna move up into this range. So I think I'm going to extend this target to here, and we'll see. For now, I'll just keep it there, and I'll remember that 123 was my previous take profit. We'll leave this line here, this resistance line here, so we know, so we don't lose sight and get greedy. But you know, I feel like it's best we raise it up until we actually do even get to this blow off top at 140, maybe even, because I mean, I think I might as well just get rid of it with the rest of the stack. Other than that, if you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it with your friends, subscribe for more daily updates, and don't forget to keep an eye on my channel, because this week I'm going to lay out the preparations for the bear market and what we're going to do, and we're going to be ready for it. I'm really excited because we are going to make a lot of money in the bear market. 2026 is going to be our year. I'm super hyped, so I hope you guys tune in and watch that video. I'm going to put a lot of thought into it, have a nice cohesive plan, and I hope it helps all of you. And I'm going to build the portfolio for the bear market, what we're going to add into the 2027-2028 bull market again. And I'm very excited, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys stay safe, and see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.